AI Finance Daily, where artificial intelligence meets your money. Most people are getting this wrong. Today, we fix that. The subject? I turned down Five Knives or an Nvidia stock because I thought GPUs were a commodity. Regret often comes from the choices we made based on assumptions that felt logical at the time. I remember a specific moment when I turned down an opportunity to invest in Nvidia. It was back when GPUs seemed like they were becoming commodities. I had this narrative in my head. How could these chips be anything more than just a basic component in a bigger machine? Fast forward to today, Nvidia's stock has soared to heights that few could have predicted. To date, its market cap exceeds $1 trillion, a staggering figure on its own. But even more so when you consider that just 5 years ago, many analysts questioned its long-term viability. My missed opportunity was worth about $5 million, a number that, for many investors, would represent a life-changing decision. Here's why this matters to you specifically. Understanding the dynamics of a market driven by innovation leads to better investments. This illusion of commoditization can blind even seasoned investors. Nvidia's ascent wasn't just about selling chips. It was about leveraging the GPU in ways that transformed industries, from gaming to artificial intelligence. So why was I so wrong? Well, I ignored key signals. Industry leaders like Jensen Huang were actively promoting the potential applications of GPUs beyond gaming. The idea of deep learning and AI was gaining traction, yet I remained tethered to a simplistic view. In disbelief, I brushed off projections that suggested GPUs could enable an entirely new AI economy. This isn't just a story about my oversight. It's about a broader misconception in investing. Many view technologies through a narrow lens, thinking the product defines its value. But what I learned is that the underlying capabilities often counters that logic. The number everyone missed is that Nvidia's revenue from AI-related products ballooned, making up a significant portion of its overall earnings. As of October 2023, AI data centers accounted for over 70% of revenue growth in their latest quarter, illustrating that GPUs are far from being commodities. The stakes here are personal. When you overlook how technology evolves, you may miss out on investments that reshape entire markets. Take a moment to think about your portfolio. Are you investing in trends or merely reacting to headlines? Most people optimize the wrong thing here. Short-term performance rather than long-term potential. If you remember nothing else from this episode, don't underestimate the transformative potential of emerging technologies. Consider the context. Look at how companies leverage their products. Nvidia didn't just ride the AI wave, it created it. Now let's break this down further. Founders and innovators thrive, not simply because they have technology, but because they understand the market's shifting needs. The founders who survive this are the ones who pivot when they perceive an opportunity. They grasp that technology's value lies in its applications, not just its specifications. What I failed to do was assess the geography within which Nvidia operated. Their dominance in GPU manufacturing and the network effects created by a growing ecosystem of developers resulted in a unique competitive advantage, one I missed entirely. Going forward, I've adopted a new decision-making framework. I now ask myself critical questions. What are the broader implications of this technology? Who will benefit? How can it disrupt existing models? The conventional wisdom often suggests playing it safe, sticking with companies that have established themselves. But here's the catch. True innovation often comes from recognizing trends that are nascent. Both success and regret stem from the decisions we make based on our beliefs about the market. This is where the conventional wisdom breaks. Many experienced investors miss the chance to pivot when faced with new information. Disruptive technology ventures are risky, but the rewards can be astronomical. Reflect on this. Are you setting yourself up for similar regrets by limiting your vision? As we wrap up, think about the opportunities before you today. What assumptions are you making that could cost you? Perhaps the next Nvidia is waiting, and your oversight could be the regret of the next decade. Invest not just with your money, but with your understanding. It's an approach that could redefine your future earnings. That's AI Finance Daily for today. If this made you see something differently, share it with someone who needs to hear it.